Okay.
Hello. I am Dr. Rajnikant from Department of Physiology. The topic in my class, topic of my class is exercise physiology. The physiological aspect of the exercise. Firstly, we define physiology. What is physiology? Exercise physiology is the study of physiochemical process in the body that allow conversion of the chemical energy into the mechanical work and the changes in the organ system in response to the effect of the work. Exercise is basically repetition of contraction and relaxation process of the skeletal muscles. It requires energy for the contraction and relaxation. Continued skeletal muscle activity utilizes energy that depends upon the rate of availability, rate of supply of nutrients and the oxygen. Physiology of the exercise. It is a form of the acute stress encountered during everyday life. This type of particular exercise occurs in day-to-day life. On exposure of such acute stresses, body makes rapid and integrated adjustment in the function of the body organ systems to meet its metabolic and the thermal needs. Slower adaptations occur in the physiological changes in the body to the repeated exposure to the physical exercise stresses, which forms the basis of health improvement and of any physical training. Basically, slower adaptation is related with the health improvement after the continued exercise. Importance of the exercise physiology. Why we study physiological aspect of the exercise? For that, first is in case of the athletes or the military persons, like physical conditioning and the improvement in the performance of the athletes, sports person and military persons. The role of the exercise in prevention of the cerebrovascular diseases. Role of the exercise, that is the stress tests are done in the evaluation of the cerebrovascular system and the respiratory system. In rehabilitation of the cardiac invalids, the person who are suffering from the cardiac disease, how much amount of work they do, it's a evaluation. It is evaluated by the certain exercise, and by evaluation of the exercise we judge the limitation of his or her working capacity. Exercise physiology makes us to understand the physiological processes responsible for building of the energy for the skeletal muscle activities during exercise, and short-term and long-term adjustment of the exercise. The short-term adjustment of the exercise is known or called as response to the exercise, and long-term adjustment is known as effect of training, that will be taken in the further classes separately. Types of the exercise. Actually, physiological changes occurring during the exercise depends upon the type of exercise. There are two types of the exercise: isotonic exercise and isometric exercise. In isotonic exercise, as the word is iso means same, tone means tension. And tension of the muscles remains the same, but the length of the muscle involved in the exercise decreases. Since the muscle length changes, external work is done, also known as the dynamic exercise or the isotonic exercise, as work is equal to force into the distance, and the force is applied to the muscles, and in the isotonic case, the length of the muscle changes, so some work is done in the isotonic type of the exercise. Example is jumping, jogging, walking and running. Other type of the exercise is isometric exercise. As the word iso means same, metric means length or the measure. The length of the muscles remain the same. Isometric, length of the muscles remain the same and no external work is done, also known as the static exercise. Example is contraction of arm muscles when trying to push a bar. Pushing a bar cause contraction in the arm muscle is the type of static exercise. In lifting of weight, certain weight, it also comes in the isometric type of the exercise. Grading of the exercise. Now WHO has classified, graded the exercise into 4 types depending on the heart rate and the oxygen consumption. The oxygen consumption is measured in liter per minute, or a word is the relative load index. That is, relative load index is percentage of maximum oxygen utilization. Oxygen utilization is also expressed in METs. METs is metabolic energy expenditure test. 1 MET is equal to 250 ml per minute in the male, and it is 200 ml per minute in female, in an adult female and in adult male. It is graded as 4 types, 1, 2, 3, 4 as shown in the table. The label is mild, moderate, heavy and severe. In some book it is written mild, moderate, severe and very severe. In the case of heart rate, in the mild case it is less than 100 per minute. Moderate it is 100 to 125. In heavy it is 125 to 50, and severe it is more than 50 per minute, beats per minute. Or other way of memorizing the things, it is more than 25%, 50%, 70% and more than 100%. In comparison to the basic heart rate of 80 beats per minute. Oxygen consumptions is vary from 0.4 to 0.8 in case of the mild exercise. In moderate exercise it is 0.8 to 1.6, and in heavy exercise 1.6 to 2.4. In severe exercise it is more than 2.4. RLI, relative load index, is less than 25%, 25 to 50%, 51 to 75%, and it is more than 75%. METs, metabolic energy environmental test, is less than 3 in case of the mild, 3.1 to 4.5, 4.6 to 7 and more than 7 in case of the severe type of the exercise. Factor affecting the muscle contraction. The muscle contracted during the exercise, there are many factors on which this depends. As in physical exercise, skeletal muscle works. The degree and the duration of the exercise, depends on strength of the muscle, type of contraction, size of muscle, role of motor unit, ability to sustain fatigue, level of training, and environmental condition. First is the strength of the muscle. The strength of the muscle is defined as maximum contractile force produced per square centimeter of the cross-sectional area of the skeletal muscle. The strength of the muscle is directly proportional to the size of the muscle. And the strength of the muscle is of 2 types, the contractile type and the holding type. In contractile type, the muscle exhibit during actual shortening. Muscle strength exhibited during the actual shortening. Example, taking off while jumping. जब जंपिंग स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं, जंप करने के लिए, this comes into the contractile strength. Holding strength refers to force produced while stretching of the contracted muscle. Already muscle was contracted, and in the contracted muscle we are going to stretch the muscle. This is the landing after the jumping. Second phase of the jumping, while we are landing, this comes in the holding strength. Holding strength is greater than the contractile strength. Next is the size of the muscle. As I already directly proportional to the muscle strength is directly proportional to the muscle length. The mass of the muscles also depends on the quantum of work and the muscle perform the exercise and regularity of the exercise. Third is the type of the muscle fiber. This is important. There are two types of the muscle fiber. One is the type 1 and the second is type 1 is also known as slow twitch fiber or the oxidative type. Type 2 is the fast twitch fiber or the glycolytic type. Generally, type 2 fiber shortens rapidly than the type 1 fiber. This means the velocity of the contraction in type 2 muscle fiber is faster than the type 1 fiber. The velocity of the shortening, that is the contraction of the muscles, depends on the myosin ATPase activity. The importance of the myosin ATPase activity will be studied in the second class. The velocity of the shortening depends upon the myosin ATPase activity, as already told. Aerobic isotonic exercise. Isotonic means the tone is constant, the length of the muscle changes. Slowly increases number of type 1 muscle fiber, and isometric exercise increases type 2 muscle fiber. Role of the motor unit. Motor unit is the motor nerve supplying the particular muscle's nerve fiber. A motor unit is the functional unit of the muscle contraction. As all muscles in the motor unit contract at the same time in response to the discharge of the motor neuron of the unit. Single motor nerve that supplies the muscle fiber, that is muscles fibers innervated by a single motor, is known as motor unit. Muscle involved in the skilled activity have more innervation ratio. More innervation ratio means the single motor unit are supplying less number of the muscle fiber. Muscle involved in the regulation of the posture or the force movement have more muscle fiber per motor unit, that is less innervation ratio. A particular motor unit has same type of the muscle fiber. A single motor unit or a particular motor unit have same type of the muscle fiber, like type 1 or type 2 or the oxidative or the glycolytic. Intensity of the muscle contraction can be increased by increasing the number of the motor unit that fire simultaneously. In case of the contraction, the firing of the motor neuron, the muscle contract are supplied by the single motor. Of their intensity of the muscle contraction can be increased by recruiting more number of motor units. Next is the ability to sustain fatigue. Fatigue is, what is fatigue? Fatigue is inability to maintain the force generated by the muscles. Causes is central or the peripheral. Central causes is the failure of transmission of information from the motor cortex, and in case of the peripheral cause, it is there are many causes of the peripheral causes. They impaired neuromuscular transmission, defect in generation of the action potential in the muscles, decreased availability of the oxygen or the glycogen, that is the main fuel of the muscle. Fatigue developed during the isometric contraction exercise is different from that of the isotonic exercise. Fatigue developed in the isometric muscle contraction, like the weight lifting, or in isotonic like the jogging, and fatigue occurs in the isometric type. In isometric, the length of the muscle remains the same. It is high frequency type. Fast twitch muscle fiber are involved, occurs within seconds to minutes. This is the differentiating point between the isometric and isotonic. In this case, the fast twitch muscle fiber are involved and fatigue occurs within minutes. Fatigue occurs due to the immediate decrease in the glycogen, decrease in the pH locally in the muscle, impaired conduction of the axial potential along with the muscle fiber due to the accumulation of the potassium in the T-tubular system. Last, fatigue in the isometric muscle contraction lasts for the short duration. Therefore, muscle can generate other isometric contraction following the previous one. Training has little effect on the high frequency fatigue. मतलब in isometric contraction training has no role. As in weightlifting case, weightlifting can enhance the muscle strength but cannot provide resistance to the fatigue. Now, fatigue in the isotonic exercise. It is of low frequency type, occurs during the repeated isotonic muscle contraction that repeat slow twitch fiber. That is, frequency of the motor neuron discharge to cause the fatigue is much less than the frequency required. As in isometric contraction, fatigue develops slowly over a period of minutes to hours. Fatigue occurs due to the impaired excitation contraction coupling following the depletion of the intracellular calcium. In isometric type, it is intracellular potassium in the T-tubular system, and in this case, isotonic type, it is depletion of the intracellular calcium ion. Training of the aerobic exercise imparts resistance to the low frequency fatigue and therefore promotes exercise endurance is comparison. That is, training enhance performance and decrease fatigability. Level of training. Appropriate training promotes exercise performance and impairs fatigability. Environmental condition. In the environmental condition, the main factor is temperature and humidity. Exercise done in hot and the humid environment decreases the physical performance. Physical training decreases the degree of hyperemia produced by the exercise. In physical training, by physical training, we decrease the temperature of the person performing work by sweating mechanism. Sweating occurs earlier, that's why evaporation occurs earlier, that causes cooling effect. Last is the energy source in the exercise. Energy supplied to the muscle is derived from, during the exercise is derived from the, first is ATP, second is phosphocreatinine, third is fatty acid, fourth is glycogen, fifth is lactic acid. In next class, I will teach you about these 5 points, and the basic chapter is cardiovascular and the respiratory adjustment in the exercise. Thank you.